Alright guys, so I've been using this little camera window here instead of my normal camera because my normal camera seems to suck a pile of shit. So I'm going to be using this from now on. Even though I have it set to do a 1080p thing, it doesn't do that. It doesn't render at 1080p. It doesn't do fuck all actually. It seems the higher I set it, the worse it performs. But I'm going to talk about people pissing on the American flag and thinking that's funny. And I mean, I live in Canada, so don't even go there. You're going to be like, he's a nationalist! Yeah, shut your mouth. If I went and pissed on the LGBT flag, would you be fucking very happy? No, you wouldn't. And in fact, I probably will make a video pissing on every fucking other flag in the world of a place that I don't like and see how mad you get. And then, because it was okay for them to piss on the American flag because it's just a flag, right? So you shouldn't get mad. You're getting mad over it. Oh, you're a hypocrite. Now fuck you. You're a fucking retard. Sit the fuck down. I don't care how many extra chromosomes you had to use to be able to get your words out and express yourselves. Sit down. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't piss on flags. How about I come over and piss on you? Is that very nice? No, it isn't. It's not very nice. You don't like to be pissed on, do you? Well, maybe you do. I don't know. You sick fuck. This window can't get any bigger. That's okay. Um, if you want to piss on flags, I'll piss on every flag that you like to fly. I'll piss on the I'm gay, but I'll still piss on the LGBT flag because the LGBT is bullshit. It's bull fucking shit. Okay? You could be gay. I mean, so what? You're gay. You need a fucking special group to be gay in now? Like, really? I'm gay and I don't need a fucking special group to be in. I don't need to be a fucking little precious snowflake. What the fuck have I ever done? You know, if I want to receive attention for something, I'll go do something worth receiving fucking attention for. How this? You want attention? You go fight a fucking war for our country, maybe. How about that? How about you go do that? Make something out of your fucking life. You know, get out of your parents' house. Stop being a fat butt fucking fag, and grow a pair, perhaps. And no, I don't mean physically grow a pair of testicles. I mean in the sense of the what's the word? The context of the saying. How do I put this? Stop being a pussy. Perhaps. I mean, if you have a problem with what I say, you can just as easily find me. I mean, I live in Vernon, BC. You know, you have my fucking Twitter. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as this. It's at Jordy Plays Games, but without the spaces in it. It's the same as the gamer tag, or the same as my fucking tag here on YouTube. Jordan Davis on Facebook. There's two that have my picture on them. If you want to get a hold of me and fucking get pissed off or triggered, and yeah, I did make a fucking pedophile sounding comment on my video. That's the other thing I'm pissed off about. You know why I did it? You know why? Because I knew that people would get pissed off. You all acted exactly like I fucking predicted, and that's how the government gets you. That's how the government gets all of you. Fucking retards. And yet you think you're so smart and intelligent, but yet you're so predictable. You're so easy to manipulate. And now, I mean, I even included information that I said I'm not a pedophile. I even said I'm not a pedophile. I just made this to piss people off. I put it in there. And all the information was there. You could have read through it to see everything about that. But no, you just see you don't even read to read. I bet you probably the only thing out of the comment you'd be like was the toddler pussy joke. That's the only thing you probably remember from that. Because you're a fucking idiot. That's the only, see the one thing and you're like, oh, that's how CNN gets their fucking views. All of it. Sadly enough, that's how Alex Jones gets all his views too. But at least a lot of the news he makes isn't fake. Well, there's some of it. I mean, everybody does it. Come on now. Everybody does it. I have to be fair. Because Alex Jones has said some stupid shit too that I don't agree with. I just happen to agree with him on CNN. A lot of other things too. aliens creating man, I'd be willing to believe that before I'd be willing to believe some fucking mystical god did it, because you can't get something from nothing. So if God exists, there was nothing. So what the fuck created him? So obviously there's something bigger than him, and maybe we shouldn't be worshiping him because maybe he's really just a little ant compared to this other bigger thing. Who knows? Um, I mean, they're digging up alien corpses out of tombs right now on Earth. So I mean, you'd have to be a retard not to believe that there's at least a possibility, and there's actually probably a very high probability that they exist within our 14 billion light year range. And that's primarily because in 14 billion light years, what do you think the chances are? The chances are probably the chances of life on Earth, earthly life, or life the way we know it, as it works here, to be replicated somewhere else, is very small. Or at least a very small percentage for all these events to come together to create the perfect axis for life to exist. But as you go, it's 14 billion light years that we know of, and there's way more stuff than that. We know this as well. There's way bigger shit. Okay, there's so much out there. So while it's possible nothing else exists, the chances multiply. So while you only have a really small chance of it repeating like this, as you have more space, there's a certain chance for it to appear here and here and here and here and here and here, and you have so many heres that eventually something is going to happen. That's just, there's got to be life somewhere. There's a minuscule chance that there isn't other life in our galaxy, and given that there's so much we don't know, I mean, look up the Cambrian explosion, I think it's called, where all of a sudden there's just this new life and nobody knows where it came from, and it doesn't seem genetically linked to anything else that we know of from before that time. I think, because it came from bacteria is where it comes from. And if you look back and you think back, well, there's only one kind of dominant bacteria. Well, if this bacteria was so prevalent and created all these different forms of life, what happens when something new comes in to play? Because these life forms that appeared out of nowhere in our history that we've carbon dated, we don't know where they come from. So it's either whatever came before was so soft body that there's nothing left to carbon date, or it's just appearing there. Whereas the bacteria just fucking appeared there, maybe on a meteor, maybe aliens put it there. You don't know. You really don't know. And so, as it went on, it evolved into plant life, and yeah, and part of that as well feeds into our own DNA. So there's a part of our human evolutionary history that we don't know. We don't know where it comes from. But I've had enough ranting and raving about random shit. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. So, moral of the story. You don't know what created human beings, so don't pretend you do. Don't piss on flags, because one day, because if I see someone pissing on another fucking American flag, just because they're salty that Trump won the election, I'm gonna fucking piss on, let's see here, well, I might piss on the LGBT flag, because I think that LGBT culture is just ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you have to be so gay that everybody that isn't gay is bad. Is bad. They're bad. And oh, he's cisgender. He's bad. And apparently I'm a fake gay. I mean, come on. I've sucked more cock than you've ever seen, so shut your fucking mouth. You don't know dick as well as I do. I know me some fat, fucking black, juicy cocks, and you don't ever question my knowledge of cock. Cock is life for me. Do you understand that? You don't question my gayness. Ever. Ever. You want to have a gay competition, you'll lose every time. Unless you're trans, then you might win. Yo, fucker, they're fruity. Ew. Um, bye, I guess.